Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah, Koholoyimla, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakachodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. And just want to say the water to all the Akim and Agwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and the commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. Shachanah Waf. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And just wanted to touch on Esau and his impatience. And when you come into this truth, one of the things that's gonna be, you know, taught to you or moved on you as far as the spirit is patience. You have to have patience in this truth. And just doing this lesson. I'm at the plantation right now, so you know, working with this one Edomite today. I had to work with him because situation. Anyway, but he's just impatient as hell. You know. Because I'm driving right now, I had to, take him to basically, grab another vehicle or whatever, you know what I'm saying, as far as like what we do or whatever. But, he's gun ho. And he does that every single time that I kind of work with him. He goes on his phone, he looks at the traffic on the freeway, and, the freeway's clear. Would you want to jump on a freeway? You want to jump on a freeway? I'm like, look, dude. I have a route that I do that takes a back way that's, it's the speed limit is slower, but we're still getting to the same place at the exact same time. Because, generally when you take freeways, they may seem faster, but they're taking you a long ways out of the way to bring you back to the point of where you're trying to get to. So by me cutting out across the city, the speed limit is slower, but we're still meeting up at the same time. I mean, but it's safer to me, you know what I'm saying? Because it's, because right now it's raining. That was the reason why I was doing what I was doing. People, it's raining, people still texting and fucking driving. You know what I'm saying? They ride on your ass. You know how I go. People doing 80, the speed limit is 70. I prefer not to do that. I personally don't even get on freeways or highways or any of those things unless I super duper really really have to. Other than that, I take the back way. I'm patient enough to take the back way. But he's just adamant. I told him what I what I was gonna, because he's like, well, I'll just follow you. And then he calls me, while we're driving, like to tell me, oh yeah, well, I'm just gonna take the free. Well, go ahead and just take the freeway. I'll meet you when we get there. And he does that every single time. Oh, well, let me check the. Well, it's red over here, but it's a little yellow. But I think we can. No, you take the freeway. You go for it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's that if that's what you want to do. I'm still gonna meet up with you at the same time anyway. Doesn't even matter. But I just wanted to touch on that. And let me just bring this scripture real quick. Genesis 25:30. And Esau said to Jacob, "Feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint." Therefore was his name called Edom. And when you go into that name, that name Edom, which goes off into red. Because how do they like their steaks? Red. They like them, they like that blood still in it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's that quick searing. They sear it on one side, flip it, sear it on the other side for a few seconds, and then they cutting into it. No, we want our food well done. Jacob has that spirit of well done. We're patient enough for that. But what has happened to us as a people, as Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, since picking up on Esau's ways, one of the traits that we picked up as a people is impatience. Being impatient, man. This man is very fucking impatient. He's the microwave man. He's the microwave man. As a matter of fact, when you go up into Revelation 12:12, it says that he's the devil's gonna come down with great wrath because he know that he had but a short time. That's the reason why you're starting to see him get pretty sloppy. They used to kind of care more about their scheme, or to not be caught in the scheme or not to be pointed out like, oh, y'all scheming, man. It used to be a lot more careful, but now it's like, they're even super duper speeding that away. So now people can see, like, oh yeah, okay, now we see, that's the son of perdition right there. That's that man of sin. But that's how about Shem Yahushai revealing them. So use patience, man, because if you're impatient, that's a spirit of the devil, man. That's a spirit of Esau, man. You got to be patient. Patience goes a long ways, because when you're not patient, you get agitated. You start to make hasty moves. You start to make moves that you normally wouldn't make. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, the next thing you know, you want to fix, and you're like, oh shit, I should have waited. I should have, used more patience. You know, because even when he's in the vehicle with me, he tries to do it then as well. Like, no, I got another way that I'm gonna go. It's raining. It's raining pretty bad, and I prefer not to be on a fucking freeway doing with people around me doing 70, 80 miles an hour. Oh damn, a big ass military truck passing me. Crazy. On a side residential street. Anyway, but yeah, man, don't be like Esau, man. Don't be impatient. Be patient, man. But that's one of the things that comes in hand when you come into this truth, man. Part of the spirit is being patient, not being hasty, man. To just make moves, and that's the way that that's all the Edomites that I work with. Like, why do y'all have to move? Why are what's the rush? You're here, for your 8 hours anyway. You know, you know, to give or take 3, 4, 5 minutes. What's so what's so rushy about that? Why can't you just take the back route? You're safer to me personally. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, man's going up Yahweh about Shema side anyway. But and he can make anything happen. Don't get me wrong on that. You know what I'm saying? But he has given us wisdom. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's more wise to drive on a slower back street, especially in the type of weather that we're in, and just be patient. It's only going to take an extra 5 minutes at best. That's it. And a lot of the times I'm beating them there anyway. Because the traffic could be whatever on a freeway, man. At least on a side street, you have the option of, okay, let me detour. You at least have an option to go another path if things get jacked up or backed up. A damn accident happened on the freeway, you stuck on that shit for hours, man. I don't, it just don't make no sense. Anyway, though, I didn't want to keep the lesson long. I'm pretty much at my destination. I just, I had to hit the record button on that, man. Had to hit the record button. We are literally driving, and he calls me to, okay, well, oh yeah, I'm gonna take the free. Oh, all right, well, go ahead and take the freeway, brother. Go ahead, that's on you. I'll meet you there. Anyway, with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Yashala.